When you live in a fantasy land, you're going to have fantasy expectations. You're going to have fantasy estimates. You're going to have fantasy results. And we've been living in an absolute fantasy land for a long time. So the Atlanta Fed just revised its GDP estimate from positive 0.2.3 to negative 1.5. So by the old standards, and it's not the current standards, actually, a lot of people will say, like, the basic definition of a recession is 2 consecutive quarters with negative GDP. That's an indicator, but it's not necessarily the definition. Remember, definitions don't have to make sense. The people who make the rules don't make sense. So therefore, the rules don't make sense. If you look at things organically, things cost a heck of a lot more than they did before, 4 years ago. I can remember gasoline when I moved to Texas, it was $1.77 for a gallon of gas, and today it was at $2.75. So that's still $1 above. We hit $4 out here. I'm sure that was $7 or $8 in California. So throughout the country, things are more expensive, yet we're being told that inflation is single digits. We've also been told that GDP growth is just spectacular. We're doing great. And I've been saying the entire time that over 50% of this is directly tied to government money. That is a socialist construct, a socialist economy. And now I think that this new revision by the Atlanta Fed, which will soon to be followed by the St. Louis Fed, hopefully the New York Fed, they are revising a positive GDP growth for the next quarter to a negative GDP growth for the coming quarter. And this shouldn't shock anyone.